Hi, everybody. Hello, Unicorn Sisters. I promised I would do a Facebook Live every day this week for my community, and it's been really fun. So, besides the fact that there's so much literally stirring on the planet, I can't help but honor the fear that I'm feeling and the worry I have for all those in the path. So let's use our sisterly unicorn magic to send so much love, safety, healing for all those people in the path. And just may they feel safe, may they feel supported. The animals, everyone, the children, the seniors. So I'm sending tons of love that towards all over in the fires that in Houston and everywhere else, because they have friends and family that I'm really worried about. So thank you. And so today I wanted to talk about being honest, because this came up recently, and I don't know any woman who doesn't want an honest guy. I mean, I'm sure many of us have heartbreak or pain from betrayal, someone who lied to us, someone who cheated on us. Any of that feels horrible. And so I just thought I would bring it up because I recognize that it's easy to kind of trick ourselves into thinking that little things are okay when they're actually kind of dishonest. And in the love world, what does that look like? So I will share with you a story. I was dating this guy. I had met him online. I just met him for coffee, and then I was off to a 2-week-long retreat. And we were in contact a lot and was really getting into it. We had an awesome first date, and the emails were getting more and more connected. Like, they were really sweet, and we were getting to know each other, and I felt like it was this great thing. Then when I got back, we got together. It was really fun. And then we made some plans for the holiday weekend ahead. And I started feeling funky on that week. I remember feeling like my intuition was, going off, saying there's something not right. And then right before we were supposed to spend the weekend together, I got a text that said, "I'm seeing someone else." That was it. So I was so pissed. I was so hurt. I was so mad. And I mean, obviously he told me and he was honest about what happened, but there was a time in there that clearly he wasn't honest, that he wasn't feeling it, that he was talking to other people, and what I thought was super special wasn't really special. So I'm sharing that because I think we can probably relate to those experiences when we've maybe gone on a date or we've had someone interested in us and we just sort of keep it going. It feels kind of good, and we're not actually being honest with the fact that maybe you already know that this isn't someone you want to develop a relationship, and you sense that this person's totally into you, and you're not saying anything about it. To me, that is creating bad dating karma. And my invitation is, how can we just be more honest in real time and develop the communication skills to be able to have that strength? And for both people, it's not great for the person who's kind of collecting these back burner type ego booster people that just make us feel good because we know someone likes us, and have that static, which is then telling the universe, oh yeah, I don't mind these mediocre kind of guys that are not really my guy. And then, so that kind of clouds you from actually meeting someone that's really great for you. And then on the other hand, it's misleading to another person that may have real feelings and may be thinking about you or wondering about you and excited about you and waiting by the phone and all of those kinds of things that certainly on the other side kind of sucks to be in that position. So how can we continuously bring the truth faster is what my coach will say. Like, how do we get to the truth faster? And that's something we can develop, because we can also really question ourselves, like, well, if I get out of this relationship, or if I don't have this guy to just sort of somewhat hang out with here and there, then I'm not going to have anything. And how scary is it that I would be totally alone? Then checking in with that, because we may be telling ourselves, oh, I'll be totally alone. Maybe romantically, but these back burner people, or the people we're keeping in the wings, they're not a real relationship anyway. So it's not what you want. So it's not like you are having it now anyway. So remembering all the ways you are connected and supported with your community. And if you feel like you don't have people, then that's something to create. But I don't know very many people who don't have anyone. I know people who have a lot of people who may not be totally uplifting and supportive and those kind of high vibe people, which I recommend creating those relationships. If you were on the Unleash Your Inner Love Gurus class, I talk about one of the love archetypes being the one called Mama Kitty. And Mama Kitty, in her high vibe, creates really healthy boundaries, and she is getting to the truth faster. And in her lower vibration, collects mediocre bargain brand relationships, or has these sort of back burner things because she doesn't want to be feeling like she's alone. So the key here is to, if you really want that kind of grown-up, adult, committed, loving, honest relationship, you got to be honest with yourself. And you got to be willing to be honest with other humans on the planet. And so if you know you're in one of those relationships, or you have that person that maybe you've gone on 1 or 2 dates and he keeps texting you and he's like, hey, you can tell, hey, gorgeous, like he's really into you, you know that he's into you, you're not into him, then I encourage you to today, like, have the conversation. Have the conversation that says, even, you know what, I'm not sure what the status of this relationship is, but I know that I can tell you're a really cool person and I like XYZ about you. But one of the things, well, not but, and one of the things that I totally value in relationship is honesty. And what I want, I just thought I would let you know in the event that this is a romantic thing for you, that I am not feeling it like that. So I wanted you to know that, so that you don't feel like I'm misleading you. And so that was kind of long, but there's a script. There's kind of a format there where we're just being honest. Hey, you know, maybe you haven't said we're an item or anything, but I can sense that maybe you're into me more than I'm into you, just so you can say, I don't know the status of this relationship. And here's what I do know, and here's what I value, and here's, you know, what I want to share with you so that I'm not misleading you. So how does that feel? So being able to do that, then we're telling the universe, you know, that's not exactly what I want. And then we can stand in our full vision of love and we can continue to, through our relationship with ourselves and our relationship with others, demonstrate what it is that we ultimately want. So what I would love to invite from you is, you know, what honestly is happening with you? Where do you feel like you might not be totally honest? And sometimes this is hard to get to if we haven't done that deeper self-awareness work, because the more we get to know who we are, the more we know the right matches for us, and the more we like spend some time really pulling the gifts from our past relationships, that's going to help too. And so that creates really good dating karma, being honest in the moments and honest with yourself. And does that mean that you'll never have somebody like do something annoying? Probably not, but it's definitely setting the frequency at a higher caliber. I really believe that when we start doing this, and we're really clear and direct with our romantic life in relationships, if we want that committed relationship, we really commit to not just dabbling, then, you know, we're sending a clear message, and we are feeding the love karma bank, and who doesn't need that? So it just feels better. So thanks for listening. And if you haven't had a chance to watch the Unleash the Inner Love Gurus masterclass, which is about bringing out that happiest in integrity, because this is all about integrity, like how we're in integrity with ourselves. So it's Unleash the Inner Love Gurus, bringing out the happiest, most in integrity you, so that you can attract a great person for you and fall in love. And this emotional care system of love archetypes does give us really good self-knowledge. And I've loved all the comments I've gotten from people who have watched it and really have had major ahas, that they see where they stand. And when you know that, you can do something about it. It's great. So if this resonates with you, please just comment. I want to hear from you. It really helps me to know how this is vibing with you and how I can answer any of your questions. Woof, woof. And we'll see you really soon. Bye.